Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Krashy, and today we have a pretty interesting video for you. So last night on stream, we were adding people from the chat as my friend. They would get onto a rank game, and then I would spectate them and do a viewer VOD review. It was pretty fun. It was pretty educational. But first, we have to thank our first ever sponsor on the channel. So today's video is actually sponsored and brought to you by the Opera GX browser. Opera GX is a web browser on the PC that is aimed and developed towards gamers. They've got this really unique tool called the GX Control, which has a network limiter, a RAM limiter, and a CPU limiter. And this gives you the ability to kind of click in here and change the amount of resources that the browser is allowed to use. So if you're in the middle of a PC gaming session and you don't want your web browser taking up all your resources, you can actually limit them and control them. A primary feature of this browser is just the customization and the sidebar tools. You can actually come up to the top right and check out these easy settings, color changes. You can see I'm sporting the yellow theme, which is really on brand for me. And you can change between different themes and colors, and it's all real seamless. Probably the best thing about the browser is not just the sidebar integrations, but how seamless it was to swap my settings from one browser to the next. You go up to the Opera settings, bookmarks, import bookmarks and settings, and boom, it just pulls up your old browser settings and you can import them easily. So now that you have all that set up, now we have the sidebar. You can log into your Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, so many different platforms that you can actually have right built into your browser without actually having to have them open if you would like to. So definitely check out the link in the description. Big shout out to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. And yeah, give it a try. If you're looking for a second browser like me, you don't always want to be logging back and forth between accounts on one browser. Yeah, try out the Opera GX. This is pretty excited about this one because this is actually a browser I already had and used and have been using for quite a while. So again, big shout out to Opera GX. Hey y'all, blue-haired post-production Krashy. Did I forget to mention that Opera also allows you to go to the Chrome web store and add any Chrome extension to the browser as well? So yep, all your favorite Chrome extensions, you can use that on here as well. Don't forget, they also have a web browser on the mobile phone. So yeah, download that, check it out, check out the link in the description. I appreciate you. Like they have a force meta, right? All right, so we're gonna watch Jerry this game, and we will give critiques on what we see. We have a double jungle game. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. Double jungle between Ralts and the Owl. Beautiful. Gotta love ranked. Teammates not helping you get the neutral, but you got it anyways. What's Snorlax doing? What is this? What are you doing? Okay, I don't even need to watch you right now because I know what you're doing. It's fine. But what is this?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This player base is truly something special, man. Alright, Mystical Fire. Free kill for you, so that's good.
Alright, man.
This player base is something else, bro. This is truly something else.
Yeah,
Any more of these spectates? Yeah, I'll probably do a few of them. Alright, let's see the 850Bs. Unfortunately for you, Mystical Fire sucks at getting bees, but it doesn't suck at doing damage to players, so... Now you have this, like, pseudo-jungle hybrid in your lane. But yeah, you farming. I don't know why you didn't hit the big bee there. That confused me a little bit. Also, you're being really aggro with low health. Grab a berry. What are you doing? Like, this is fine, because that's going to work out, but, like, there's two berries sitting back there. What are you doing? You know what I mean? You're just being risky for no reason.
Not much. Pressure.
Like this whole time, you could have had your berry on respawn, and you could have been getting new berries right now. But you're just like being overly conservative with your berries for no reason.
How bad?
Yeah, you would have had berries like back by now if you would have just gotten some and been full health this whole time. Can it be max? Yeah, I think I'm gonna prio members, but we'll see. Just because, like, we'll see who all wants to do one next. I'll just pick, like, someone random or something, I don't know. Or I'll put y'all's names on a list. I don't know. Yeah, that's my only critique. Oh, that probably just got you killed. Yeah, I think jumping into the wall got you killed. No eject button? You could have ejected that, maybe. Okay, so you went on their side of the map. You jumped into their side of the map, which I know is your Mystical Fire, but that means you have no you have no escape route. You also made a really risky play right before 720Bs, so you've robbed yourself of a lot of farm now, which is, it's fine. I'm just giving you the every little detail critique, right? Just like the tiny mistakes. See, like, boom, you're instantaneously right back in the same position. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just giving you the little critiques. Dodge the water gun. You didn't dodge the water gun. Let's see if you save your ability. That is just truly unfortunate. That could have been weird Mystical Fire stuff, because I know Mystical Fire is really finicky, or you could have been pressing the wrong button, either one. Because, like, sometimes Mystical Fire just kind of does a little bit of whatever it wants. Eject, nice. Ult to save yourself. You're not going to be able to hold this, I don't think, but you can definitely do your best. It was a nice ult, though. It was good eject, a good ult, nice reactions. It's so helpful. Yeah, just focus up, man. Just play, because I'm only 2 minutes behind you. You know what I mean? Yeah, just play. Map-wise, you're in a perfect position. 550Bs coming up, so you just don't get berries, though. That's like my biggest criticism, because look at your health. Right at 550Bs, now you lose all this farm. How many Bs are up? Get your damn bees, dude. Heal. Heal. Stop being so, Hey, look at this, bro. These probably the same 2 berries that have been there the whole game, and if they haven't, then you're just wasting potential. And even if they have, eat your bees, or your berries. You've missed 2 sets of bees because of the plays you're making. Did I unlock Decidueye? I did, yes. But right now, you're fine. You're farming. Eat your berries. Eat your vegetables, friends. Your fruits and vegetables, your berries. What up, X Gaming? How's it going, bro? That's unfortunate. Score is 5 instead of 25. Jerry stands there disappointed. Okay. Alright, let's see. You're in bot lane. You're positioned for the next objective, which is good. Unfortunately, you have no team. The biggest thing you could not do right here is not die. Like, that's the biggest thing you could do, is not die. Okay, you're forced to use your eject there. Try to consider saving your Mystical Fire for that if possible. It's obviously very, very situational, so I'm not going to overthink it, because your Mystical Fire is your damage at the same time. Oh, very good ult. Huge ult there, in fact. Phenomenal. Oh, you need to play on the outskirts more. Like, you're playing like a Venusaur, you need to play like a Cinderace. I think your positioning with Mystical Fire could be way, way better. And if you're not running a muscle band on this build, you need to. So that's how you kind of get your damage value out of it. So you play on the outskirts, you hop around them, and you stay away from them instead of just diving straight into their face, kind of. You've kind of conceded bot, which I don't think is a terrible idea. I do that after death too sometimes. I think your team is still in it, but that also means that you don't necessarily need to be there. Okay, this is a scary position to be in. We just have to see if you make it out. You don't know that they were there, and I think that that's a little sus, but there's like, I don't think there's any way you could have known that, so I don't really think that that's a big issue. To be completely honest, that's kind of fine. What is... Excuse me? Why? Okay, let's watch you farm. Where are we farming at? What are we farming? Buffs, Saudinos. Alright. Level wise, you're a little behind, but you're doing alright. Like, it's not that bad. Okay. Alright. Talking about I'm dead, y'all? Yeah, you're good. It's unfortunate you don't have anybody blocking bottom, but that's not you. You were already up here. Your teammates just don't understand the importance of off laning. Your teammates are pushing up lane at 240 for no reason. They're going to die and throw the game. They're all going to die here, and they're going to throw the game. That's my big fear. Venusaur ult at 228. That's good. As long as they die now, it doesn't really matter, but I'm terrified of the throwing. All right, let's watch your end game positioning, because now 17 seconds on the clock. Any death is important. Like, dying here is really bad. Like, this Decidueye, he's like, he might as well be throwing, because he's got a, you know, like a, what, a 7-second gap between Zapdos spawn and him being alive. Like, that's just, I mean, obviously 7 seconds isn't huge, but it's like something you should be thinking about. Oh, you're crazy, Jerry. You're actually insane. Like, you cannot be playing the game like that, dude. You cannot. That Calm Mind was really good, though. I'll give you that. The Calm Mind was massive. But you're dead because of just like fundamental mistake there. Like that was a oof. Oof for me. Yeah, you're making decent decisions despite or besides the fact that you need to. The fuck is that? You just need to position better with Sylveon. What are we doing here, Gardevoir? There's still time here. What is this, Gardevoir? How does this turn in give you enough muck? I'm so tilted because I don't know if Gardevoir has ult or not. Oh, you need to stay on the top side. You didn't buy enough time there. You need to buy time on the top side. Okay, so your Sylveon positioning is absolutely atrocious, but everything else wasn't that bad. I swear that one was snapback. Okay, I'll give you that. Or you say play like Cinder instead of Venu. Feels like it's helping me get better. Yes. Yeah, you gotta get away from them, you know? A video on positioning? A video on positioning is, it's hard to make a video on that because it's so character dependent. Your team was awful, by the way. Like not a single one of your teammates was good. Like, despite your issues, you played these players, they were atrocious. It is what it is. It do be like that, though. What are you streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure. Either BDSP or Unite. I haven't really decided. Alright, we got some farming going on. We got an AFK Lucario. Jesus, what's happening? This is not going to be a good game, is it? Oh, you finished your protein today? Dude, my gigantic tub, I'm already starting to get low on. I can't believe how fast I go through it. I mean, I drink protein every single day. Every day. I drink a protein shake for breakfast. I drink a protein shake after I get home from the gym. And then I might drink a third protein shake depending on what my my meal was for the day so I can hit my macro goals. Of all the characters in the game that could jungle... Of all the characters that could be in the jungle, dude. I can't, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay. You're getting overzealous before 850 Bs. So you're gonna miss out on a lot of Bs or you're gonna die here because you were too aggressive there. It's working out for you fine, but like, think about it, you know what I mean? That's like a 3/4 qualm. 3/4 qualm. Listen, EV jungle's not bad. But when you got 3 speedsters, it's not preferred, you know? I maybe would have prioed that kill in that fight over the farm, because I think you probably could have helped turn that a little bit with the extra life you had. But all things considered, this is going relatively okay. We got Lucario hitting jungle, Eevee's going top lane. This game's all over the place. Jesus, what are we watching? It's not you. It's not you. But like, what the hell? You know? What the hell? Alright, let's see how you react. 720 Bs are coming up. That's our next big moment. And everybody think about this too. 720 Bs. We're tower diving at 735. We're taking damage. We're less than half health. 10 seconds away. And for what, you know? And for what? We're taking damage. We fueled their lane. We miss out on all the Bs. It was part you, it was part them, you know what I mean? You're just giving up so much by not being conservative when you need to be. You know? Because like no Bs, not a single bee was killed on this day. And again, that's part you, part them, you know? But it's something to think about. Alright. Can we get the cleanup? Okay, nice eject. You know, y'all are like off beat from each other. Again, part you, part them a little bit. Like he kind of went in, then you kind of went in, then he died, then you kind of had to come out. You know, but you're alive. You know, it's a real even game. It's one of those games where like no objective is being taken. So which is weird because like if you got 2 people in the top lane, do you go bot? You know, gotta react with that volt switch faster. I think you should have had it there. I needed to take any extra damage. See, that just sucks. This is a really weird game. It's, again, part you, part them kind of thing. Because, like, maybe you should have rotated down, but you also had 3. So, I don't know. Don't let it go in. Okay, well, that goes in for free. And letting it go in is eh. It's like a eh thing. It's not really that big a deal, but at the same time, if they push forward and score, that's just, like, unfortunate. Your bot lane is, like, doing well, though. Okay. You're an actual Pokemon now. Because you have Discharge. Old boy's not. He's not scoring. Okay. You know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Okay. Not preferable. I think sometimes you got to know the difference between when you can and can't get your 550 Bs. That was one of those moments you can't really 550 B. You know, it's okay. Take a little bit of damage. That's like a quarter qualm. We're at like 1 full qualm. You know. Something like that. Get some jungle farm. Unfortunate. Wait, no, you got it. You're good. Your focus band pops. Yo! If you had discharge there, that would have been great to cover, but I don't know if you had it. I'm not sure if it could be a ping thing. I don't really know. But your volt switches are really... They're really snappy. Like you're auto popping your volt switches. Again, that could be a ping thing. It could be like a little bit of a lacking experience with the volt switch. But you know, like give yourself some time. You know what I mean? Give yourself some time with those volt switches. Pay for a berry here. All right, I want to see you re-engage with that discharge. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Volt switch back. Keep him on his toes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
there we go.
That.
That's good.
Find the Krashy.
I'd like to see you either farm here, hold the off lane, or go top for objective, but I don't think you're getting top based on positioning, so this is fine. Like, you're not going to get up there for that Rotom, unfortunately. So what's going to end up happening is you're probably going to have to defend against it, which is okay. You have your Unite move. See? Like, I don't hate it. Because you get experience. I would have loved to see that come in earlier if that was like the thinking. But like, I don't hate it, you know? You're not saving that ult for nothing. That directly led to a 40 dunk on your Talon. I don't hate it. Bot lane? You ping to go bot lane? I'm gonna get you some Dreddy? I don't hate it. It's good. I would love to, like I said, I'd love to see you do that earlier. Because you could maybe get a steal and get that same result with a Rotom heading your way. These volt switches, there's something off about it. Maybe you're just using it for damage. Maybe you're just using it for damage. Okay. I was thinking it was like a mechanical thing, but I think you're just using it for damage, which is totally fine. Like you're bursting. I get you. You're soloing. Okay. Dangerous place to... Okay, you have your eject though. It's fine. I was gonna say dangerous place to volt switch because you didn't have like an out. But that's fine. Oh, you're crazy. You're a madman. You're absolutely nuts. I mean, it's fine. That was just a little aggro. Aggro's not always bad. Little aggro. Teammates coming with a cleanup. I got the triple speedsters. You know what's crazy about triple speedster? It's like it's not good, but it's actually hard to deal with. So, and alright, let's just farm up and be ready for the last few minutes, or the last 2 minutes. The rest just all comes down to it's just your early game. Your early game needed work. Otherwise, you've been playing just fine. Let's check all the positioning now. It's time. Okay. Got you some extra farm. Talent. See, I don't like that, because like, what if you just didn't have it now? Like, you just don't have it. These volt switches are a little, they just seem like premature, off the cuff kind of stuff. This is a scary flip, but hey man, you're a byproduct of what your team is going through. Oh, you could have been helping them burst for that fly. Little scary. Ah, unfortunate. I think stepping away was not the play. Y'all were mid-flip. You had a Talonflame there. Like, you want to, like, if you're bursting, you're bursting. You know, if you're not, you're not. That's kind of my thought. If you're bursting, you're bursting. If you're not, you're not. You kind of committed to the burst. You helped him with the flip, and then you kind of bailed on it. You could have Unite moved on the zap. You could have blown that shit up. You know what I mean? Unfortunate. All right, so let's consider some of the decision making a little bit. So consider some of the decision making. Always keep your timers in mind for the early game. As for like the objectives, like if you're you know, and you know, sometimes you don't always have the right answer, right? You're trying to react to what your team's doing in the moment. It's not like you can be perfect. We're looking at things with hindsight. Like, we have more information than you have a lot of the time, so it's not really fair. But like, when you went top lane and like you used your ult, like, that was a good play. But I think if you could have done that earlier, that could have been a much better result. And then the end game, I just think, like, you know, make that decision and stick with it. Like, you and your teammates were flipping, flip the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Flip the hell out of it. That would have been good. But that was good, man. That was it. It wasn't that bad. I think if you clean up the early game, that was the big thing that stuck out to me. Like, the end game decision making, dude. Listen, none of us are good at the end game decision making until you practice it enough to see it. You know. Because that's just the reality. Like, we've had, like, when I play with my team, we do our 5-mans, and I've made some really bad calls, and you know what? I needed to make that bad call so I could never do it again. And that's kind of like what I see, like, right there. Like, now you'll know going into that end game, if you're flipping, dude, flip the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Especially when no one's around. Like, just hard send that. I would have blown ult on it. I would have blown that thing up, you know?